Hey guys, PainReliever's here, bringing you a dose of Doctor gameplay today with some tips on how to play him more effectively. Let's first go over the loadout real quick. We're going Discipline to rank up the Madness faster. Polished Electrode also helps with ranking up the Madness, making your shocks more reliable. Monitor and Abuse to help getting closer to survivors before they start running. Enduring to help with Pallet stuns and Decisive Strike. Nurse's Calling to find survivors if they're snapping out of madness or healing up, and Hex Ruin to help prolong the game. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get into some practical examples. So the first step I want to talk about is anticipating the survivor's escape route. You can see there somebody got unhooked, and I'm like, if I run straight at the hook, they're probably not going to be there, so I want to see where they're going to run to, and lo and behold, I find Fang there crouching around with Urban Immersion. So I am able, with a little prediction, to see where she's going next. So here I wanted to talk about positioning your shocks well. You'll see in this chase, I'm chasing a survivor here. She's going to a pallet between these two rocks. What I do is I position myself to hide my red stain behind the rock and shock both sides of the pallet so she doesn't know which way I'm coming from, and she's forced to pick a side to run off to. And since I was able to do that, I positioned my shock well. She had to run in one direction where I was able to just down her like that. Yeah, so one thing I love about the Enduring perk is that I never have to respect the pallet. The survivor can throw it on top of me, and the stun time is so short that it's basically just like waiting for the pallet to drop in front of you. So I'm just able to run through that with a swing and get a nice down. So something extremely important when engaging in chases is to time your shock appropriately. You'll see here that she's looking like she's going to go back in the house, so I immediately switch to treatment mode and I let off a shock, and just in time too. She would have thrown that pallet if I'd waited any longer, so very important, just preemptively switch to treatment mode sometimes. So here I wanted to talk about forcing the survivors to run with your shock therapy. So basically, even if you miss your shock therapy, the fact that you could shock them and prevent them from looping you, like right here, see I missed my shock, but she's like, oh, I can't stay here, otherwise he's going to come over there. And yeah, she wouldn't have been able to vault over that and I would have downed her there. But the fact that she had to take the long way around right there, I was still able to down her anyways. So this clip is all about just taking the path of least resistance. You can see here, I see her jump out the window. I'm like, oh, okay, I could just go back down the stairs. And it's very easy down here. She did not consider I could just go back out the front door. Yeah, pretty simple tip here. Just deny saves with a shock. You can see if I tried to run after her, she probably would have saved her before I was able to melee her. But with my shock therapy, I was able to get her before she saved her friend. So yeah, this last tip is just to know when not to hook. You can see after I downed her, I see a survivor healing up there, so I go ahead and shock her to stop her from healing, and I'm able to get the last down of the game. So yeah, pretty easy there. Thanks for watching. If you like these tips, please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see more of or less of.